If I was on a ride-along, you know who I'd take? This little guy right here. Yes, you. You know you would have fun on my ride-along. You know you would. Yes. Smile at the people. Hello everybody, I am 22 Tiger Dude and I'm here to review Ride Along. That's right, I got a Ride Along t-shirt at my screening. It was awesome. I'm happy. Ride Along stars Ice Cube, Kevin Hart, John Leguizamo, and Laurence Fishburne. It's directed by Tim Story. Ride Along is about when Kevin Hart is dating Ice Cube's sister, and when he gets accepted into the police academy, Kevin Hart gets this feeling that he's going to be working with Ice Cube, but he wanted Ice Cube's blessing to marry his sister. In order for Kevin Hart to get Ice Cube's blessing to marry his sister, Ice Cube wants to take Kevin Hart on a ride-along so Kevin Hart to try to prove to Ice Cube the man he is. So Ride Along was a film I was actually pretty curious to see. I just came in here hoping it would be a comedy I enjoyed. After seeing Ride Along, I had a wildly awesome time with this film. I laughed so hard. This is one hilarious movie. I just had a lot of fun with Ride Along. It was funny as hell. It had fun action, very entertaining action pieces actually. Kevin Hart, I thought he was hilarious here. Ice Cube, he's Ice Cube and he's always going to be really good. I really like Ice Cube. Any movie with Ice Cube, I'm in. John Leguizamo, so good to see him in yet another live action film. It's nice to see him not just do the Ice Age films. We saw him in Kick-Ass 2 recently, and now we see him on another live action picture called Ride Along, and I thought he did a good job here. Laurence Fishburne, although not in this film that much, he did a good job here, and it was a real treat seeing him on the screen, to be honest. My screening for this film was actually laughing so hard. Everyone in the theater was dying laughing at this film. They were all having a good time, and I was having a really good time with Ride Along as well. I honestly haven't laughed that hard at a comedy film in a while. The storyline to the film was really good. It was a lot of fun, and I also really enjoyed the overall message about trusting someone, because if you don't trust someone and if you don't have that backup, you're pretty much alone. And Ice Cube plays that character where he trusts nobody. So I did really enjoy how the film brought the message about trusting someone and how you need to work with that someone. A lot of chaos ensues in Ride Along. This is a ridiculous as hell film. Yes, it is a cliched film. Yes, you do know what's coming. But what really makes Ride Along work so well for me is definitely the comedy and definitely Ice Cube and Kevin Hart's on-screen appearances with each other, the way they interact. I seriously just had a wildly awesome time with Ride Along. It was so freaking hysterical, and a lot of the comedic bits I saw in the film really are stuck to my head, and I can't stop thinking about those funny moments I saw in the film. It was just such an awesome time. The only flaws with Ride Along is that there were a few times where I'm all like, okay, Kevin Hart, you could shut up now. You're talking a little too much. Not to the point where it pissed me off, but it was just kind of like, okay, you could stop now. You're kind of overdoing it. And the film does run a little bit long. And yes, the film's predictable. You could predict what's going to come. But Ride Along, I laughed so hard. It is a hilarious film. I really enjoyed the storyline, and I did laugh a lot at the humor. I would recommend Ride Along if you are a huge fan of Ice Cube and Kevin Hart. If you hate Ice Cube, if you hate Kevin Hart, this is not the film for you. But if you really enjoy these two, hell yes, I recommend Ride Along. It was such a really good comedy film. I'm gonna go real high on this movie. You guys probably didn't expect me to rate this high for a comedy film, but I'm actually going to go out of my way and give Ride Along 3.5 out of 4 stars. As a comedy, it really made me laugh that hard. I really enjoyed it that much. And Ride Along, it was just such a blast to watch. I am 22 Tiger Dude. Don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!